Hello everybody, and what is going on? So today we're doing the highly requested part 3 of the wardrobe tour. Part 1, we did the closet tour. Look at those nice t-shirts. Don't you look cute in that shirt? Part 2, we had the trousers collection. Oh my god, those trousers are so sleek. Where did you buy them? So we are finally moving on to part 3, the shoe collection. I have actually done this video 3 times already. The first one was in early 2016, then late 2016, and now late 2017. But I've got a perfectly good reason for this. This video isn't just a view catcher. My shoe collection has actually evolved since last year. I've sold a lot of shoes, I've gotten a lot of new shoes. I am what they call a novice sneakerhead. So looking at my shoe collection now, I've got about 21 pairs of shoes. 2/3 of those shoes are in my daily rotation, and the others are just old shoes that I don't wear anymore, shoes that I'm gonna sell, and shoes that I like to keep because they're sort of like collector's items. Also, if you're interested in any of the shoes featured in today's video, I will be leaving some links in the description down below of where you can buy them. A few of these links will be affiliate links. So without further ado, let's just jump into my shoe collection 2017. Where do I start? The first pair of shoes. What do we have here? Okay, so we're gonna start off on a strong note. So the first pair of shoes that I have to show you are these Air Max 97 Silver Bullets. Now, I got these shoes earlier this year, my first ever pair of Air Max 97s, and I have to say that this is my favorite silhouette of all time, favorite colorway of all time as well, by the way. Just look at it, bruv. I'll admit the lacing's a little bit dead on these shoes, but that can be easily rectified. Side shot, booty shot, front shot, sole shot. This sneaker has it all. I'll admit these shoes are a tiny bit dirty, but that's because you gotta wear your shoes, innit? Right, only 20 more shoes to go. Second pair of shoes. Okay, so for those of you who like the Air Max 97s in the Silver Bullet colorway, let me just knock your socks off with the metallic golds. Now, I had to get these shoes in a half size down just because that was literally the only pair left. They're still quite wearable though, but fam, look at this colorway. The classic metallic golds. Just look at how extra these shoes are. Side profile, booty shot, facial. Nah, not facial shot. Front shot, and the soles. Fam, the 97s had a good run this year. The third pair of shoes. Okay, so these are the Commands. I think I bought these Air Max Commands in 2014 or 2015, back when the Air Max 1 and the Air Max 90s were like full on in every single JD, Foot Locker, size, etc, etc. These shoes came off the back end of that trend, and I am fully glad that I copped these. As you can see, these shoes are a little bit muddy, just because I have been wearing them a lot this winter. Again, these are in my daily rotation. In my personal opinion, the Air Max Commands kind of look like a cross between the Air Max 1 and Air Max 90. So, side profile, back off, front off, sole off. You can just imagine someone dancing to house in these shoes, let's put it that way. But they're really comfortable. Moving on to the fourth pair of shoes. Hey, so here we have an all black pair of Air Max 95s. These have been my go-to shoes for the entire winter. Same with the Air Max Commands, are a little bit muddy. You knew you was doing a sneaker collection video today, so why didn't you clean your musty ass shoes? The boot disguised as a sneaker. Very, very durable, especially this pair. It's got a lot of leather going on here. Side shot, back off, top off, sole off. The triple black Air Max 95s. Next pair of shoes. This is how you'll know you're really about it. So you saw the triple blacks, but what about another colorway of the 95s? A nice colorway where you can pair this with lighter outfits. Look at the variation of the grades in these 95s. I remember the day I bought these actually. I bought these and the triple blacks at the same time. Break out the student loan, no regrets. Side shot, back shot, top shot, sole shot. I absolutely love this colorway. There's a lot of love for the 95s here. So moving on to the next pair of shoes. Not a pair of Nikes, but I had to own a pair of the internationally recognized Beta shoe, the Vans Old Schools. As you can see, these shoes are a little bit dirty, these shoes are a little bit beat. I did put in some red laces. What are you, ASAP Rocky? I'm in two minds about the laces, but let me know what you think of them in the comment section down below. And just in case you've never seen a pair of Vans before, side profile, back of the shoe, front of the shoe, Waffle gang, you done know, a pair of old school Vans. Next pair of shoes, we're back on the Nikes. So what do we have here? So here we have the Nike SB GTSs. These look eerily similar to the Vans old schools, don't they? But in my personal opinion, I love what Nike have done with the silhouette. It's just a super simple skate shoe with a swoosh on it. So quick close up of the shoe, looking very much like a pair of old school Vans, but with a swoosh. Back of the shoe with that tiny baby swoosh there. Top of the shoe, not much going on there. And a bottom of the shoe, not waffle gang. Moving on to the next pair of shoes. So the top of this box is a little bit dusty, but I assure you, the shoes inside themselves are not a dusty shoe, because we have the elusive Fila disruptors. Fam, look at these clunky ass shoes. Look at that chunky ass profile. The back of the shoe, so when people do that double take, they know that it's a pair of Filas. The top of the shoe, so when you look down, you know what you're wearing. And the bottom of the shoes, look at them ridges. Those ridges were made to tear apart the pavement. Hold tight Fila on your crazy ass shoes. Next pair of shoes. So it would not be a shoe collection without an actual pair of shoes. I got these Doc Martens earlier this year because I wanted to diverse my style a little bit. The majority of my shoes, if not 99% of my shoes, are sneakers, mainly Nike. So I thought having a pair of Doc Martens was a good place to start to diversify my shoe collection and indeed my entire style. Now these Doc Martens are just the tipping point. I've got a couple of ideas of how to style these and to move my style forward. So a quick close up of the shoe. Got this nice smooth leather that I'm going to try and polish to make these shoes super shiny. You've got the yellow stitch in there going all the way around the shoe. I have to say that this isn't a traditional pair of Doc Martens. It does use their airwalk technology, so it's a little bit lighter than a traditional shoe. Top of the shoe there, you can see the inside's very, very well made. And the bottom of the shoe there, where you can see the airwalk technology, sort of. So hold tight the Doc Martens. So the next pair of shoes. So here we have the comfiest shoes of all time, the Adidas Ultra Boost. Adidas have gone buck wild with their boost technology, and I am not surprised in the slightest. These shoes are like wearing a cloud. I know you've heard that a million times before from a million different people, but it is so true. If you've ever worn a pair of Ultra Boost, you will say the exact same thing. Trust me. It's a light shoe as well, and it's got some nice support on the soles for grip. So, profile shot of the Ultra Boost. Look at that cage, look at that knit. Back of the shoe, look at that shape, look at that Ultra Boost. Bottom of the shoe, look at that Continental rubber. They used that on car tires, fam. And top of the shoe, top of the game. Moving on to the next pair of shoes. So here we have a pair of Air Max 96s. I bought these in 2016, but look at this shoe, man. This shoe is ultimate dad shoe, but if your dad was a trap lord. Look at all the subtle details. I love the colorway on this, by the way. Everything is looking very, very streetwear dad. So side shot, back shot, top shot, sole shot. It's a very comfortable shoe as well. The Air Max 96s are doing bits. And we have finally reached the last shoe of my daily rotation, and we are ending it on a strong note. Here we have the Air Max 1 Anniversary OG Reds. When I first got into sneakers, the Air Max 1 University Red OGs or Retros were on my list. This is a classic shoe, an iconic shoe. This shoe is just so pure. It was a fairly easy cop. They restocked these like 50 times, which I was quite happy about. But anyway, moving on. Here's the side shot, looking very nice. Here's the back shot, looking very nice. Look at that branding. Bottom of the shoe, classic Air Max 1. And top of the shoe, looking very Air Max 1. Okay, so now we are moving on to the shoes that aren't in my rotation. The old shoes, the collector shoes, or the shoes I'm actually getting rid of. So let's start off with these. So I have the all black pair in my rotation, and this navy pair hasn't really seen the light of day since 2014, to be honest with you. I did use these as gym shoes at one point, but since then these sneakers have been demoted to backup beta. So side shot, back shot, top shot, sole shot, another pair of Air Max Commands. Next pair of shoes. Now this is a blast from the past. So here we have a pair of Air Max 90s, but with a few customizations. I put some gold ingots, or inglets, whatever they're called, and a gold bar there. I bought all of this from the Nike store in London. I made a blog post about it, that's how long ago this was. But yeah, this is just a typical all black pair of Air Max 90s with some subtle Yeezy inspired customization going on. Side shot, back shot, top shot, and sole shot. Next pair of sneakers. What? I forgot I had these. The Air Max 1 Safari kumquats. How have I forgotten about these shoes? I saw these shoes and I instantly fell in love with them. I bought them, I wore them for a while, then I bought another pair of shoes and another pair of shoes, and then they sort of fell into the rotation. This sort of fell out naturally, but I'm glad to see it again. Quick close up, look at that detailing on the shoe there. Looking very, very nice. I love the colorway of this, by the way. I might even put this back into rotation after winter. So, side shot, back shot. Look at that little swoosh. Top shot and sole shot. Fam, going through these shoes is like going through a photo album. The next pair of shoes are the Air Force 1 Kaios. I customized these like, what, a couple of months ago now. Opinions varied on these shoes from these are sick, so these are trash. I personally love these shoes. I mean, look at them. I spent all day on these and this is my first ever attempt. Since making these shoes, I found out about Hi Mum I'm Dead and his style, but fam, I am still really happy with the way these came out. Even with the red lace in there, just adding another element of extra. I'm gonna show you both shoes because I am really proud of them. So here's the side shot of the first one, the back, the other side, sole of the shoe, not much going on there. The side of the other shoe, the other side, the back side, and the top. Hold tight these shoes. Moving on to the next pair of shoes. So here are some Nike low top dunks, the De La Souls. Got these in 2015, I think. Got them from a Nike outlet store. I am so surprised that they ended up there in the first place. These shoes have a lot going for them. Just look at the side of them, super sick. Look at the back, the bottom of the shoe, and the top of the shoe. A very, very underrated shoe. Next, we have a pair of the Diadora N9000s. This was the Made in Italy pack. I got these on sale from size. They were £140, but I got them for £100 on sale, if you can call that a sale. For anyone interested in buying a pair of Diadora N9000s, I do recommend going a size up. I got these in my size and I think a half size up would have been a lot more comfortable. So side shot, back shot, top shot, bottom shot, the N9000s. So next pair of shoes, the Vapor Maxes. I was super amped up when I saw these for the first time. It's a very, very unusual shoe. I mean, look at that sole. Looking very, very futuristic. Side shot, back shot, bottom shot, top shot, the Vapor Maxes. Next pair of shoes. So here we have the all white version of the Air Max 90s. I did Yeezy these ones up as well. I've had these shoes for so long that they're starting to yellow, which I think looks better in my opinion, just because it shows it's got a little bit of age, a little bit of character. Side shot, back shot, top shot, and bottom shot. This needs a clean. And finally, moving on to the last pair of shoes, my Air Jordan Cement 4s. Now, these are the shoes that are responsible for getting me into streetwear, into the whole culture. These were my first pair of like limited run shoes. All in all, this is a solid shoe. It represents a lot with my introduction into streetwear culture. A very, very iconic pair of shoes on a number of levels. Here's a side shot of the Cement 4s, a back shot, look at that classic retro branding, top shot, and the bottoms. And that is my entire shoe collection of 2017. That was a lot of shoes. It's crazy to think that that was only 21 pairs. So again, if you want any more information on the shoes featured today, I will be leaving all of their information in the description down below, alongside some links and affiliate links. So let me know in the comment section down below which one of these shoes was your favorite. Let me know what shoes you've been wearing recently, what shoes are in your rotation, what shoes you've been collecting, what shoes you don't really like anymore. Let's get a discussion going. And for all other fashion related questions, leave them all in the comment section down below. So if you like this video, then you can give it a nice little like. If you want to subscribe and see more of what I do, because I do a lot of fashion based stuff, lifestyle based stuff, and style based stuff, then you can by using a subscribe button that can be located anywhere on this web page here. Share this video with your friends. Waffle gang gang, cozy boys, you done know. And now that is everything. Bye. Side profile, booty shot, facial.